To the girl who feels overlooked, invisible, and just plain tired with how life is treating her, this video is for you. There's always that pivotal moment in your life when you look around and think, this can't be it. This is not me. This is not my life. Something has to change. I can't do this anymore. This is not who I am. And that moment can happen in your career, in your relationship, in your body, in your lifestyle. But guess what? That moment becomes so juicy when it happens for a woman and she decides, I get to be feminine, I get to be sexy, I get to be her. Because that is a reclamation of your essence. It's you owning who you are unapologetically and unleashing a side of you that you have been suppressing that hasn't been able to be seen. So in this video, I'm giving you 5 habits that are going to help you upgrade your current identity so that you can go from overworked, overlooked, and invisible to sexy, magnetic, and feminine. That's what stepping into your feminine energy does. It upgrades your entire reality. You start living at a new level. You fall in love with yourself again. And that is when the magic happens, babe. Habit number 1, be obsessed with yourself. And when I say obsessed with yourself, I truly mean it. You've spent years pouring into everyone else. It's now your turn. Who here can relate where when you feel like you are doing the most for people, when you are going out of your way above and beyond being the nice girl, that's when you feel the most overlooked. That's when you start to get resentful. That's when you feel the most terrible on the inside. Want to know why? It's because you have been overlooking yourself. You have not been filling your cup up, and now you are depleted, and you are the least magnetic girl in the room. And this is terrible for a woman and her feminine energy. Women are meant to live in overflow. Every woman that is in her feminine essence learns to be obsessed with herself. Want to know why? Because she loves herself. She honors herself. She respects herself. She does not put the thoughts, opinions, and actions of others above her own thoughts, actions, and opinions. Why would she? Why would you put anyone else on a pedestal above you? You need to become so obsessed with yourself and what you need to flourish, what you need to feel good, what you need to fill up. And when you become obsessed with yourself, you become so radiant, you become so magnetic. And most importantly, you become a shining light for other women. Women, we are so afraid to become too big or too shiny or too much. But when you truly step into your feminine essence and you allow yourself to be in that radiance and you allow yourself to be shiny and glow, you become a beacon to other women. You become a sign of hope. A woman in her overflow is literally like a lighthouse. It literally just draws everything in. She's like the sunshine, and other people can't help but smile when they're around a woman who is obsessed with herself and in her feminine essence. Now, this is me giving you permission to be obsessed with yourself. Let go of all that shame, of all that people pleasing, of all that good girl conditioning, and start becoming obsessed. Habit number 2, princess energy. Princess energy is all about reminding yourself that you do not need to earn pleasure. Princess energy is about owning your playfulness. When I am tuning into princess energy, I immediately go to Disney princess energy. Those girls are just running around, enjoying their lives. They're singing to the trees, they're singing to the flowers, they're singing to the animals. They live in a place where they can enjoy and play no matter where they're at, no matter who's around them. They allow themselves to feel wonder. They allow themselves to just feel so good. I'm here to remind you that you get to play, you get to flirt, you get to live your life like you are the main character. When you forget to incorporate that playfulness, that whimsiness, that magical essence in your life, you become rigid. And this literally is proven in neuroscience. The more that you play and you practice play, the more that you're unleashing the creative side of your brain. And when you unleash the creative side of your brain, you get more ideas. You start thinking about things in a different way. Solutions just start coming to you. And why? Because you have practiced and leaned into play as a way of life. The same can be true true when you become very rigid. When you start being rigid with things, that is also a muscle in your brain with neuroplasticity. Everything becomes rigid. It becomes so hard to do anything. Play just becomes a thing of the past, and you cannot think your way out of any of your problems because you have shut off your creative center. Never stop playing. Never stop igniting that magic within. Because when you stop playing, you are signaling to your body that you are in survival mode. Who here can relate when they felt like they were so overwhelmed and so stressed, they forgot to play? And when we stop playing again, we are just sending signals to our nervous system that we are in survival. How can we thrive if we are in survival mode? Habit number 3, be authentic. Authenticity is so magnetic. Most people today are running around with a mask on. They are so worried with what other people are thinking. They are so worried about being judged. They crave true authenticity, especially in today's age with AI. We want real, we want connection. Authenticity is the highest vibration that you can possibly operate at. When you are choosing to show up authentically, meaning speaking the way that you want to speak, dressing the way that you want to dress, going to the places that light you up, you are oozing with authenticity. Your vibration is so high, people cannot help but be attracted to you. Who here can relate when they meet someone and that person is just so in their essence, so lit up by what they're passionate about, by what they stand for, and you can't help but be attracted to them? When you stop performing and start being you, people can feel that. Life is not about being most liked, it's about being most real, being most you. When I was younger, back in the day, let's say middle school time, I used to be such a people pleaser. I was a chameleon. If someone said that they loved the movie Mean Girls, I would say I loved the movie Mean Girls. If someone said that they hated Brussels sprouts, I would say I hated Brussels sprouts. And what I was doing was I was trying to get people to like me. What I really was doing was repulsing other people. When you are trying so hard, when you are changing who you are, when you are being inauthentic, you are being the least magnetic person in the room. You are trying to manipulate and you are trying to change who you are. And other people can feel that energy because you are putting another person on a pedestal and you are putting yourself in the down position. People can feel that energetically. When you do this, you are pushing people away from you. The most important thing to do is to honor yourself, honor who you are, and be the person you are meant to be. And babe, it's okay if you realize that you have not been operating in your authentic essence. We all need to start somewhere. Here's a challenge I have for you guys. I want you to journal and ask yourself, where have I not been showing up as my authentic self? Really sit with yourself. Let whatever comes through, no shame, no judgment, and hold space for what needs to be seen. Once you have read this out loud, once you have connected with yourself, give yourself permission to show up as authentically as you can in that area and watch how your entire world changes. Habit number 4, love your body. Your body is your home. When you love your body, not for how it looks, but for how it feels, your deep, loving connection to it, you are fully embracing your feminine essence. Why? Because feminine energy is not about perfection. It is about progress. It is about community. It is about love. When you are sending signals to yourself that you are willing to love and accept yourself unconditionally, you are sending next level oxytocin throughout your entire body. You are giving yourself permission to relax. You are telling your body that it is safe and that you love yourself. As someone who used to struggle with body dysmorphia, I know that this can be so hard. The first thing you do when you look in a mirror is criticize yourself and pick yourself apart. And this is so detrimental to feminine energy. When you decide to take your journey with feminine energy, learn to love your body, talk to your body. If it's even just looking at yourself in the eyes, even for just 2 seconds longer in a loving way, if it's even just saying one thing that you like about yourself to yourself in the mirror, these things make a difference. Feminine energy is the energy of being in your body. It's sensuality. When you love your body, you're able to feel on a deeper level. The way things feel, the way that you connect to your emotions, the way things feel on your skin, the way things taste, the way that you hear music, it all elevates, it all changes because it's all connected with your relationship to you. One of the things that I love to do with my one-on-one clients is to get them into a mirror work practice. A daily mirror work practice is so important and can really shift your identity so quickly. When you are performing mirror work, you are talking directly to your subconscious mind. You are becoming a safe space for yourself. When you combine becoming a safe space for yourself and really rewiring your mind to who you want to be, that is when your next level self comes in. If anyone feels like they need any help with stepping into their next level identity, link down below and I would love to help you out. Habit number 5, open your heart to all people. When your heart is open, you glow differently. Your heart has the strongest electromagnetic field in your body. The electromagnetic field in your heart is 40 times stronger than that in your brain. That alone shows you how powerful the heart really is. But when you're opening your heart, what you're really saying is that I am so grounded in who I am. I believe and I open myself up. I am so powerful that there is nothing external from me that will get me to close my heart. And listen, I get it. We've all been through hard circumstances, trauma, people treating us wrong, things that just make us want to cry. But when we use those situations as an excuse to close our heart to certain people, close our heart to certain situations, all we're doing is hurting ourselves. It's like drinking poison when you close your heart. The only person you are hurting is yourself. When you decide to open your heart, what you are saying to God, to your reality, to the universe is, I am open. I am ready to receive. I see everything as perfect and blissful and lovely, just as God sees everything as perfect and blissful and lovely. The more that you connect with your heart, the more that you are creating heart coherence. Your heart actually can detect something up to 4 seconds faster than your conscious mind. And this has actually been proven through the Heart Math Institute. The more that you open your heart and connect to your heart every day, showing gratitude, showing appreciation, showing love, the more that you are creating heart coherence. And when you have heart coherence, that's when you're able to get more intuitive downloads, guidance, connection. When you truly feel love and gratitude and appreciation in your heart, that is a multiplier. That is a magnet. You become a magnet to everything around you. You want to know why? Because you are saying, I love myself. I love everything all around me. I love my entire world. And guess what? The way that you look at things is the way that it looks at you. So when you are loving other people, when you are loving this world, when you are loving your life is going to start loving you. Other people are going to start loving you. This world going to start loving you. So why not start today? Be brave and open your heart, no matter what that person is saying, no matter how they are acting. Choose to embody grace. True masculine men love and desire a woman who is full of grace, full of poise, and just has her heart open, because she is truly embodying that soft feminine essence. I want to challenge you guys to think about someone who really encapsulates or embodies this. Think of a woman who just has her heart open, that is the most loving, graceful, kind person that you know. You just love being around her, don't you? Choose love. Love is the most powerful thing in existence. Always choose love. Here's the truth, babe. Your feminine energy isn't something that you have to prove or that you have to earn. It's always been there. You choosing to be sexy, to be feminine, it has always been there. You just need to awaken that part of yourself. Feminine energy encapsulates so many things. The light feminine, that would be playfulness, the loving energy. There's the dark feminine, that would be the being obsessed with yourself, being authentic. When you learn to combine these two, you become the sexiest, most feminine woman in the entire room. Most women reject part of themselves. Maybe they reject the dark feminine because they're scared to be too much. They're scared to be selfish. Maybe some women reject the light feminine because they're too afraid to open up. They're too afraid to be soft. But you have watched this video and you know that it's important to carry all these characteristics. meaning you are ready to become that next level feminine and sexy goddess that I know you were born to be. If you are looking to activate your inner goddess, I have a free Awaken Your Inner Goddess affirmation track linked down below. This will definitely help you become that self obsessed, playful, sensual type woman if that is what you are needing. I'm also offering one-on-one sessions where I teach women how to step into their feminine power, activate their magnetism, and integrate that next level identity upgrade. If this message really spoke to you, don't forget to share with another woman who you feel like could need this. Every woman can benefit with being fully activated in her feminine energy. Every woman deserves to feel feminine, to feel sexy every single day. And I want to remind you, feminine energy is not just about being sexy, it's becoming magnetic to everything you desire. It's about becoming that next level version of yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Your glow up starts here, and I love you.